In this video, we demonstrate how the data in a mobile application that works when you're disconnected is stored in the list controls in the UX component and then only pushed back to the server when the user attempts to synchronize the data. So you can see we have a UX component here with three list controls: a customer list, an order list, and then an order detail list. And this is hierarchical data. So for each customer we've got the list of orders, and then for each order we've got the order details. And also what we're going to do is turn on Firebug so we can watch the traffic going back to the server. So I'm going to go here and type in a search criteria to retrieve data from the server. So when we retrieve data from the server, we make an AJAX callback, and now the AJAX response that we've received from the server basically has all of the data that we're going to use to populate the customer list, the order detail list. So you can see here's all of the JSON data that has been received from the server. So now basically we can go ahead now and pretend that we're disconnected from the server, and we can actually go ahead now and start making edits. So I'm going to clear this so we can see if there are any AJAX callbacks taking place. So I'm going to go to the first record there and make an edit, fix that value up, and hit the save button. And you can see now this row is marked as dirty, but there's been no traffic to the server, so this edit has been persisted just in memory. Now let's go to, for example, the next customer here and go to one of their orders and change the employee ID from 2 to say 5. Hit the save button. So this is now marked as a dirty row, and the parent row is marked as dirty inherited. So this means that this row itself is not dirty, but one of its children is dirty. Now let's go, for example, to this order over here and scroll down to the order items and change the unit price from 8 to 7, and then go ahead now and hit the save button, and then go there and change the quantity to say 2, and then go ahead and hit the save button. So now these two rows have been marked as dirty, and now the parent row here has been marked as dirty inherited. And if we scroll up, we can see that this of course is still dirty inherited, so it's not dirty direct, it's only dirty by virtue of the fact that one or more of its children are dirty. But if you look here in the AJAX callbacks, you'll see that there's been no AJAX callback, so all of these edits are just stored in memory right now in the list controls and are persisted to local storage so that the edits will not be lost if the application is terminated and has to be restarted. So now, for example, we can go here and let's go ahead now and add a new order detail for the current order. So I'm going to go here and say new record, and I'll type in say product ID of 6, price of 6, a quantity of 6, and a discount of 0, and then go ahead now and save that record. So this is a new record, and it's marked with the blue icon to indicate that it's a new record. Now the actual CSS for these little icons here can be controlled and set by you, the developer, so you can have a totally different look for new records or edited records. But again, you can see that there's been no traffic to the server at this point. And now at any point we can go ahead now when we have a connection and click the synchronize button, and now when we click the synchronize button, an AJAX callback is made, and all of the data that was entered while we were disconnected has been pushed back to the server and persisted. And you'll see now that basically this new row has been given an order number, and all of the edits have been made, and so all of the little icons that indicated dirty rows have been removed. And so there's the request that was made to the server, and if we look inside this request here, we'll see that what got sent to the server is, we just scroll down a little bit here, so we see that over here in list data is just the dirty rows, just the information from the dirty rows is sent to the server. Thanks very much for watching.